Hi, today we're going to be making chicken jerky. You can also use turkey and make turkey jerky. This is a fairly easy recipe and it's really quick. So today you're going to be using low sodium soy sauce. Use the low sodium because otherwise it will be too salty. Apple cider vinegar, onion powder and garlic powder, black pepper, and organic raw sugar. Put the chicken in the fridge, or the turkey in the fridge, for about an hour so that it gets sort of firm. It makes it really easy to cut, and you're going to cut it in thin slices. Make sure you remove all of the fat because the fat doesn't really dehydrate well. So to start, we're going to take a cup and a half of organic soy sauce. I've already measured it out. A third a cup of sugar. A little less than a third a cup of sugar is probably good. Two tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Pepper. You don't need to put salt because it's already got salt. And we should be good to go. You're going to heat this up until the sugar's dissolved. And that should take a few minutes. And don't let it get too hot. And when it's done heating up, you're going to cool it, let it cool, and then you're going to add the chicken to it in a gallon Ziploc bag, like this. Once the chicken's in there, you're going to put it in a container like this with the chicken inside. I do that so that it doesn't drip inside of my fridge. You're going to leave it in the fridge overnight, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Garlic powder, about a tablespoon, and about a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay, so we're just going to let that cool, and then I'll get back to you. I'll show you what it looks like before I put it into the fridge. So this is what it looks like. This goes in the fridge for about 8 to 10 hours. I usually put it in a container so it doesn't drip all over the floor. When you go to look at it tomorrow, the chicken should have turned brown. 8 hours to 10 hours is probably good. Okay, I'll see you in the morning and we'll go from there. What you missed so far is I let them sit overnight so that they're ready. I put them in the dehydrator. This is the one that we use. We use the Excalibur food dehydrator. It has about 9 trays, which gives you a lot of space to dehydrate. It works great. I'm going to put the link for it in case you're interested at the bottom of my video. This is what it looks like. What I do now is I put them in these Mylar bags for long-term storage. I use this brand. It's called PackFreshUSA Mylar sets. They come with oxygen absorbers. Oxygen absorbers have a pink dot that turns blue once you open the pack, and that lets you know they've been exposed to oxygen. So they would turn blue, and it looks like that. I've just opened these today. If you leave them for too long, they start to be no good. You can actually feel it, and if it feels like sand in there, then you know it's good. A lot of these don't come with the dot. If it feels crunchy, then you don't use them. So I'm going to throw one of these in the bag, and then you take your jerky and you throw it in there. Gonna leave a couple out because my daughter likes to eat them. Once you have a nice amount inside of the bag, we're gonna seal it. I use my flat iron, which is on high, and you just take the flat iron and you pass it along the top. That's it. It's sealed. The only other thing I do is I label it so that I know what's in it. I put it in a bucket with a lid, a food grade bucket or a bucket that you can buy at Home Depot with a lid, and these can store for about 3 months like this. All right, so we have more videos coming up. My husband is going to show you how to vacuum seal a bag using a straw in one of his videos. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.